What up, everybody? Today is May 10th, 2025, and I'm gonna do an update on all my Annonas. This is a sugar apple tree, about 3.5 years old. I hand pollinate the sugar apple probably 4 to 6 weeks ago. I'm not quite sure. Some are 4, some are 6. If you can see how big the fruits are so far. The size is about, almost my thumb. I did hand pollinate most of this just because this is going to be the first year that it actually had flower. So I kind of went a little bit overboard, got a little happy. So I may have to pluck some off just because I don't want it to be overstressed and died. I mean, I see about almost a dozen fruit on here, almost. So yeah, that is my sugar apple, and this is the other sugar apple. This one I bought from some lady at the flea market probably 3 years ago. It's not that productive, not like the previous tree that I just showed you guys that I grew from seed from a fruit that I ate from a friend's house. This one has about 3 developing, and hopefully if that was properly pollinated, it will be the 4th one. This tree did have a fruit, but it dropped off during the hurricane that hit us, and I was not able to keep it. All right, and this is my pink mammoth. It grew pretty tall, about at least 6 to 7 feet, but the hurricane came and just chopped it in half, literally. So hopefully this year, I'll give it some fruit. So I did graft this on right there. If you can see the joint, an AP2. Here is the fruit, and the funny thing is it's about 4 to 6 weeks as well, but this one is really far ahead, and I'm not quite sure why. That's the other one, and then hopefully this one got pollinated correctly. But that one is an AP2. This, and those. The rest is just pink mammoth. If I'm lucky enough, I can pollinate maybe another one right here, and maybe that one. Who knows? Maybe down there. My goal is probably like 6, maybe. And to the right, this is Dream. I kind of multi-graphed this Dream into a Annona tree. This one is a orange bumpy. This right here is, what is it? It is a mixture of a Rolina and Annona together. This one is a graft from a llama. And then this one is an AP2. Yep. Last year. And so I have a fruit right there. Make sure we can focus. There we go. And I have another one right here. Not much pea size. And this one is a Taiwanese that I got that took as well. It's about 4 or 6 weeks old. So currently I have 3 developing fruit. Hopefully I can get 1 more, 2 more if I'm lucky. All right, this is my Lisa. I nicknamed this Funky Lisa because the way it grows and the shape of this fruit is funky. No matter how you pollinate this, it is never round. This thing gave me 4 nice sized fruit last year. So maybe I can get 8 this year. I cut this thing down in half. It was so tall and funky and weird the way it grew. But I do have, some nice size fruitlet. And this is Old Faithful page. This is the oldest tree that I have, but the shortest tree that I have as well. This was 5 or 6 feet last year before the hurricane hit. So I had to cut it in half because it broke. But as you can see, I have all those fruits on there. At least, I say about what? There you go. This nice looking one right there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And this tree is self-fertilized. I mean self-pollinated. But yeah, this is Old Faithful. Gave me fruit every year. And this is my son Pablo. It's just started breaking out. It's slow. Broke in half during hurricane as well. I had to cut it down. So I was not lucky enough to have any fruit from it this year because of the hurricane. But hopefully I'll get a few this year. And this is my Cheralata. I pollinated. It's a slow developing fruit. Probably won't see any kind of significant change or anything on this fruit probably until fall. There's a whole bunch of it in there. Some took some dent. You can see the stem is swollen up. I got about 8 fruit last year. Well, I'm sorry, this year. This is the only one that actually kind of held through the hurricane. There you go. Maybe you can kind of see that right there. Yeah, they stay small for a while. They don't develop like the sugar apples or the Annona. But I'm happy with what I have.